Hiya, my name's David, and as you don't know, I'm the wandering ponderer. I'm out for another wander. Well, the weather is sunny. And I got out because, to be honest, today I feel a little sad. Not because of anything nasty that's happened to me or happened in my family, but because, as you know, I've been delving in the area of music, and while I was practicing my music, I was sitting down just playing piano samples, and it reminded me of my dad. My dad used to play the piano, and that's how I grew up, listening to my dad playing the piano in the house. He'd do it first thing in the morning on a Saturday. He'd be practicing away, or on a Sunday. And his style of playing, used to play in a band, so it was more sort of, we're talking, I suppose, 30s and 40s style band music, the likes of Glenn Miller. And it just made me feel sad, because I am doing something that is close to my father. And I was never close to my father as a child. Not really. I grew up in a family of 5 kids, and he was a busy man. And there wasn't the time, really, for him to spend with the kids. We had lovely days out, we had picnics and days on the beach and stuff like that. But my dad was a busy man. He used to work a lot, and on a weekend he would play in a band just to bring home extra pennies to pay for the house, to give us kids an upbringing. So he gave us the best of what he could in a time when, you know, things weren't so easy. But yeah, I felt sad. I could almost feel him near me while I was playing, which was very peculiar, but I touched a nerve. So I've come out here. I thought I'd tell you about it. And really, the people you miss the most sometimes are the people that you regret not spending a lot of personal interacting time. I wished I'd sat down with my dad. I wished, knowing what I know now about music, that I'd actually sat down with my dad and maybe played the piano with him. That would have been nice, to be able to talk music. And I did have times with my father when I had a girlfriend that I'd broken up with, and I talked to him about that one time. I think that was the closest conversation, the most personal conversation I'd ever had with my father as a teenager, and he was there. And yeah, that brought back memories. It just brings back memories. I don't want to burden you with this, but just to say that during this pandemic, there may be people that you regret because you've lost them. And it may not be directly the pandemic, it may be years ago, but there's people that you wished you'd spent time with. But you can spend time with them in a different way. And who knows, they may be around. We don't know, do we? We don't know. Oh look, there's a tractor behind the hedge here, spraying fertiliser on these things. And I wanted to see how this farm was doing. As a Ribena baby, I'm interested. Yes, there's times in your life when you sit down and you think about the people you've met and people that you may have interacted with and people that you perhaps wished that you'd spent a little bit more time with on a one-on-one. And it's all very well looking back now and regretting these things, but sometimes it does affect you. And yeah, I miss my dad. I'm 66 and I miss my dad. I want to sit down with him and talk music and share with him what I've learned and learn what he's learned. Oh, that's nice. There's a nice vista here. We will look at this vista. Look at this. There's another farm over there. I don't quite know what that is, so I have to look on the map and find out. Lovely stuff over there. I do like being nosy with my zoom lens. I love it. I just love... These are all young trees. All these are youngish trees, but I just love being surrounded by anything that's a tree. All these catkins, look. Catkins on this tree. Look at that. follow the branch down. Amazing. So many of them. There's a lot of things I'm picking up on my musical journey that just opening realizations on normal everyday life. Harmony and discord, and I've got a lot to learn. And I realise now, in my later years, that music classes at school had such potential to teach me a lot about everyday life. Had I known what I know now. How many times have you said that? If I'd only known then what I know now. But the thing is, we didn't. And it's taken us all this time up to now to learn. And learn maybe what we should have learned back then. But that's the way of life, the way of nature. We get caught up in the moment as we're growing up. That moment where everything seems to be happening all at once to us as in our youth. A tree. And this one, beautiful. There is so much. Look at this. So much. We've been doing some maintenance on the trees now. This avenue of trees, beautiful. Beautiful. Well, this is going to be it from me. Hope you have a good weekend. And looks like the weather next week is going to be wet, very wet. But things can change between now and then. But until then, thank you for watching the video. And if you like the video, please give us a thumbs up on YouTube. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, stay safe.